Okay, so now here it is 8 o'clock in the morning, New York time. We have 30 minutes to the official New York Open. So there are few signals I sent in the general group, and these are the pairs I gave you. I gave you USD CAD to go long, Euro JPY to go long, US CAD CHF to go short, then GBP CAD to go short, Euro GBP to go long, AUD CAD to go short. So it's not that all these pairs are going to give you positive results. Some are going to give you positive results, and the other are going to give you false results. Okay, not every trade here is going to do what we predicted, but there is something I'm back testing, and I would also want you guys to be part of it because it's going to benefit us all. Okay, so this is excuse me, so this is the strategy. We all know the dollar is selling. Okay, all you need to do is let's first look at each index here. Okay, we see what the index is doing. So why did I give you those things ahead of time? Now I gave them to you ahead of time simply because I didn't see price trade to the official midnight, price open, the candle that opened price at midnight. So here we opened and we dropped, we again rallied. So that's why I was like, okay, here we're going to do what? We're going to buy. It's a strategy we are back testing. Okay, it is a strategy that we are back testing for social trading. Okay, it is a strategy that we are back testing. I have a team of people here that we're trying to back test these things together. Okay, so we have how many trades running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades running. And I want to see if MentoredTrader 5 executed these same trades at once, because this is the same thing that I'm going to be giving you. Okay, so we see the euro pound is somehow misbehaving. Let's click on that and see. Now I didn't wait for 8:30 o'clock in the morning, the New York time. I've just decided to do this and back demo. Okay, I'm backtesting all these things on demo. So let's look at the daily chart. Waiting for the weekly high and low. We're waiting for the weekly high and low. This is the euro pound. This is yesterday's high, yesterday's low. We are still stuck in the middle. We're still stuck in here. And this candle, this is today. We have this at least trade above yesterday's high, since it's rejecting yesterday's low. Okay, this candle right here. Let's look at another pair. Let's look at another pair I sent you. So let's look at the USD CAD. Why is it that it's in USD CAD? So the USD CAD, we see that it opened here, traded at least to the 50% of this candle, and it is selling after running below these lows. So this is the USD CAD. We want to see it buy today at least, okay? But we see it haven't created a weekly, either it hasn't created a weekly low, neither has it created a weekly high. You see this candle here? So I would want to use this as my order block for those trading order blocks right there. So if we run to this candle's wick, inside this imbalance, okay, I would want to see myself buy, taking these highs out. And remember, the dollar as well, the dollar index as well might be trying to create a failure swing on the index. That is what I'm looking at. Okay, that is exactly what I'm looking at. So let's see all the trades that we had, we only have two misbehaving. We only have the card CHF and the USD card, which we are going to look at in a few minutes. So these are the same stuff I sent you. Remember, use a stop loss. Demo, use a stop loss. You don't want to see yourself blow up your account. Let's go on. So this is the dollar index. So if the dollar index buys, which is likely to do here, okay, if the dollar index buys, which is likely to do here, I'm using a 1 minute chart. I would see myself buy the dollar as the base and sell the dollar as a quote. So let me have a daily chart. I show you dollar index. This is what I'm looking at. And remember, I told you the same thing on Sunday. For those that attended the Zoom meeting, I told you this same thing. It is buying. Okay, so if it is buying here, where is it likely to go to? Okay, this imbalance here. Okay, this we would want to see if it trades above, if it closes above this week. If it closes above this week, then this means that the dollar is reversing. Okay, and we want to see trade to the next swing point. Let me mark this imbalance that exists because I am pretty sure we would want to see price trade above this high here. So if it has started this, then boom, here, then we sell. But if it runs above this to this low, then that becomes another story. So today the dollar index has been buying since morning. Okay, this is yesterday. We had the weekly low on a Monday, which was yesterday, this candle here. So let's see. So we only have 1, 2 that are trading against our predictions. The USD card is trading against our predictions. We went long, and I'm pretty sure we might end up having like 3 or 4 trades in the money. Okay, 3 or 4 trades in the money. Remember, these are so many trades that I wouldn't want you to execute on your charts. That is risking. Okay, before doing this, I first did one analysis, but still, like I've always told you, 1 trade at a time. Okay, 1 trade at a time. I know, I'm pretty sure there are trades that are not going to do what we want here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you take all these trades just like I've done. Okay, this expertise here, so do not. If you look for, if you get, opportunities to buy or sell, please do. Okay, that is a prediction that I gave you, but do not place so many trades. Out of these, you need to look for only 1 or 2. You're only looking for 20 pips. Okay, you're not looking for 100 pips today. You're not looking at 200 pips today. You're only looking for 20 pips on each currency pair. So this is the dollar index. The dollar index is buying. So this means today the dollar, the euro pound, the euro dollar was bearish. If we really look at the euro dollar, it was bearish. Okay, today has been bearish. Okay, you see, this is the euro USD. It's been bearish. Okay, it's been bearish. So what you want to do is on the euro dollar, look for opportunities. Okay, you're only looking for opportunities to go short. That is if we run above. So we've run above this high. Okay, we've run above yesterday's high on the dollar index. So you're going to look for opportunities to go long. Sorry, opportunities to go short on the dollar, on the euro dollar. Run above this. So wait for a retracement, then you sell here on the Euro USD. So let's have a few minutes chart. So this is the Euro USD. The Euro USD. Encourage you to sell the dollar, the Euro dollar. It is because the dollar index ran above yesterday's high. Okay, above yesterday's candle's high. Right here, this one here. So what does this mean? Now this one means that we want to see bullishness for at least 3 days, or maybe the whole of this week. Okay, bullishness for the whole of this week. Now we have this swing high that we wouldn't want to see price close above this swing high. We also have a swing low. If we close below this swing low this week, that means we are still selling on the dollar index. So this is my dealing range, this high, and the dealing range low. Okay, the dealing range low is here and the dealing range high is here on the dollar index. This is a daily chart. But I'm trusting this to push price higher because of this imbalance here. You see this imbalance here? I am trusting the move because this imbalance did its job. So this imbalance pushes price higher. And if it pushes price higher, where? Above here. If we close above this week, this will be my next take profit on the dollar index itself. Okay. So let's look at how we still have the USD card playing us. Let's see why. Still have the USD card playing us. Let's see why. So this is a daily. So I am trusting this black candle here. This candle's weak to push price higher to this level at least. Okay, but it depends on the news, on the fundamentals, the news release as well. Okay, it depends on the news release. If you're looking for 20 pips, 50 pips today, sure. Okay, not 100 pips, because we don't have, you know, I'm really not sure if we're going to have strong moves today. Okay, so here we go. We have a consolidation here. We have a consolidation on a 15 minutes chart. So we are actually generating liquidity above these highs. And remember, this is this indecisive move on CAD index, the Canadian dollars index. We see what it is doing as well. Because if the dollar is buying and we have a consolidation here, that means both the dollar index and the Canadian index are buying. That's why we have this indecisive move here. And remember, we only want to see one buying and the other one selling. Okay? We don't want to see both going in the same direction. That's why we have this indecisive move here. So let's prove that. Let's prove the indecisive move on the CAD index. Let's prove the indecisive move on the CAD index. Let's just do it here, CXY, in the daily. And here on the zero level. Let's look at the daily. So just like I told you, we see the CAD index buying, and that the same thing is happening on the dollar index. So that's why we have that consolidation, okay? That's why we have that consolidation. And if you attended the Zoom lessons the other time, I marked this same area here. I marked this same area, and I was like, I would want to see price, trade to see price coming. So if price rallies here today and tomorrow and this whole week, feeling this imbalance, then I would be looking for opportunities to go short every time I see the card as a bet. USD card. So if USD card is dropping, this will be the area I'm looking at. Okay, this is the area I'll be looking at. This line here. Okay, let's see how we're performing. How are the trades performing? Well, we have the Aussie card strongly selling. We have the Euro pound strongly buying as well. Let's see. Okay, let's see. It's an area of imbalance. So maybe this daily candle here will help us take these highs out. Okay, maybe this candle here will help us take these highs. Okay, up here or maybe here. Okay, you see that? So I'm trusting the Euro pound to buy. Okay, I'm trusting the Euro pound to buy, to be buying the whole of today. And maybe this whole week, okay? So let's look at the daily low. Did we have the weekly low today, the weekly bias? Let's see. We want to mark yesterday and today to have what exactly. So I was buying on a 1 minute chart. That's why you see this thing here. Okay, I bought here on a 1 minute chart at exactly 8 o'clock in the morning, the New York time. So you see this flat thing up here. So there is a lot of money. Okay, there is a lot of money up here. So I'm trusting this pair to buy. I am trusting this pair to buy. Let's look at the USD card. This is the Euro pound, the pound Canadian dollar, then the Euro USD. Remember, I told you to only look for opportunities to go short on the Euro dollar. Then let's see what else are we looking at here. Let's see which other pair do we have. Remember to use a stop loss. So let's see CAD CHF. So we all know CAD CHF. Let's look at the CAD CHF. Okay, so the CAD CHF, I sold on the CAD CHF. Okay, I sold the CAD CHF. Let's see here. This on this same candle, I sold on this candle right here on the CAD CHF. Why did I sell? Well, we took these lows out, and after that, we have a higher high here and a lower high. So I'm looking at this strong move down. This is willingness to go low on a 15 minutes chart. Okay, this is willingness to go low. So which would be my next target? Well, my next take profit will be down here if I was to go short. But let's first look at the Swiss index. Let's first look at the Swiss index. Let's look at the Swiss index. So Ketulabe, what is it doing? Okay, so the Swiss index is falling, but we want to see it at least trade higher. Okay, this, let me see. So this is the Swiss index. It's been consolidating in this area for some good time since May 23rd. Okay, it's still in this same. It is CAD CHF. CAD CHF. Okay, maybe that's why it's gaining momentum. It is okay, just like I told you. Remember, use your stop losses. Okay, you use a stop loss. Again, we have this candle in here. I think we're going to lose the CAD CHF. I think we're going to lose the CAD CHF because of the index. If you look at the Swiss index, it is strongly selling here. And when you look at this other one is buying. So this is the base, okay? CAD CHF. We might lose the CAD CHF just like it is doing here. Okay, we might lose the card CHF. Use a stop loss, use smaller lot sizes. Okay, so let's go on. One trade at a time. One trade at a time. The Aussie card is strongly selling. The Aussie card is strongly selling. This is let's look at the USD card. On the 50 level. Okay, below we have a 50 level. I was doing this same analysis in the morning. Price stopped at the 50 level. So that's why I'm trusting this pair to buy. So if it gives us a weekly low today, well and good. Okay, if it trades below this, I'll be looking at the weekly low. Okay, if it trades below this consolidation, I'll be looking at the weekly low. But I am trusting this pair to buy. Is buying. And I'd want to see the dollar index reach to the levels I indicated. So let's have this session end here. Use a stop loss and do not trade. So do not place so many trades, just like I've done here. Okay, do not place so many trades at a time. One trade is enough for you at a time.
Mentored Trader.